Yo, what it do, family? High value basketball. We are back once again with the absolute best basketball commentary on this side of the whole entire planet. Yo, we got to talk about something. It's kind of funny to me, in my perspective, but it is a little bit serious as well. I'm talk about these athletes, man, and these athletes getting themselves caught up with the these women's out here in the streets, and these athletes, man. Talk about Josh Primo. Now, we don't have complete definitive evidence, of course, because everything's behind closed doors, but it is ascertained that Josh Primo being kicked off of the Spurs in response to him doing lewd acts and exposing himself to a particular female coworker in the sports organization, and he is currently without a team to play on. And I wanted to talk about this because I just wanted to analyze something about the personality traits or personality habits that a lot of these athletes have, these professional level athletes. Because there's this very, I don't know, it's either unwritten or silent or not really talked about thing that a lot of these athletes, these dudes be weirdos. We got to really talk about it for 2 seconds. A lot of these athletes, man, they do not have full personalities. They're not individuals who have really astute social skills. And especially when it comes to the ladies, they have a very warped mentality and just, I don't know, response or just activity in their brain when it comes to women. And I'm gonna say on another level too, in America, with these black dudes, these young black athletes, and these freaking white girls. What is up with this? And why does it continue to happen where athletes, particularly black male athletes, get themselves caught up with these white girls and more recently, these Asian women? It's something that happens way too freaking often. And I just wanted to talk about it. So the thing with Josh Primo, of course, is, the Spurs are trying to save face and saying that, it was basically a whole bunch of weird coincidental accidents, wardrobe malfunctions that he had around her. But ultimately, still, malfunctions or not, they realized that there was a problem and they gave his ass the boot. I just want to talk about this one thing, though, because it's so weird. Because in a regular person's mind or a civilian's mind, you would think, why would a person, an athlete, any sport, you're an apex predator, you got muscles all out the yin yang, you're tall, big and strong, you're probably at least moderately handsome, you're clearly rich, richer than the average person, you may be famous or you may not, don't even have to be. You live a lifestyle that most people can't afford. You can afford to treat a woman in a certain way and give her gifts and different all other type of stuff and access to things that the vast majority of people can't give. And you essentially are a top tier, human being in regards to, your dating abilities and who you could have. Like, as long as you, are not a complete idiot, you can pick and choose darn near whatever sexy, beautiful woman that you like that is of your choosing. But for whatever reason, these dudes who have all of that stuff stacked in their corner, they find themselves in these peculiar Josh Primo situations. They find themselves in these peculiar situations in college, because it happens a lot in college and it doesn't get reported, where, some athlete was basically pressured, some girl, and he's about to get kicked off the team because he suspected a rape, or the things that have happened in the media. Most recently, this Deshaun Watson thing, where the dude, same thing. This dude has got $100 million. And instead of just paying for a non-disclosure situation with some Instagram model that you could do, jumping in a DM type thing, instead of doing that, you go and weirdly set up these parlor situations, these massage parlor situations. Like, what? Like, you got Jay Crowder from the Suns. He all in some random white girl's DM. Hey, you like black guys? Like, what? Like, dude, you're a millionaire. Like, why are you reducing yourself to, hey, do you like black guys? Oh, I mean, these dudes, I'm pointing this stuff out because, just being honest, man, these athletes don't have no personality, These athletes are really weird outside of the interviews that they do. You know, when they ask them basketball questions and they can poignantly, you know, talk about everything that's going on. These, outside of anything basketball related, these dudes have very odd behaviors, very odd emotional stances, very odd world views. It's almost extreme. And I find it so interesting though, because it's like, I mean, we see it with Josh Primo. Like, dude, you were Josh Primo. You're drafted. You're making money on top of money, and you can't actually go out to a nightclub and go meet a girl. You can't get on Tinder and just be like, hey, I'm Josh Primo, I'm rich. You can't go to the non-disclosure agreement level women and set yourself something up. Like, no, you got to go pull your thing out in front of a coworker, in front of a white girl. Yes, I'm going there with it too. Because a lot of these athletes got a weird white girl fetish, yo. What is up with that weird ish? I don't understand. I really don't. Now, I mean, I don't even know if any professional athlete can attest and speak on it, but see it time and time again. These athletes get themselves caught up. They chasing behind these random white girls. I mean, y'all didn't learn from Kobe, for Christ's sake. And yeah, I'm throwing that out there. That Kobe situation was such a big thing in the black side of the community, because we looking at this shit like, nigga, bro, you were Kobe effing Bryant, and you over here trying to fucking dig off on a ugly white girl? What are you doing? That's why she took your goofy ass to court, because your ass shouldn't have been over there with her ass, man. Josh Primo, this is why you were fucking off the team. Why are you pulling your stuff out on a white girl, bruh? Bro, we got Karens everywhere. Every week another Karen gets exposed. You got Karens coming for Terrell Owens, for Christ's sake, an actual Hall of Fame caliber athlete that everybody knows. And instead of having some 2-cent awareness of what the culture is and where we at, you over here still cucking behind a gosh daggone white girl that don't even like you. Like, you got Ime Udoka over here ruining organizational structures, ruining families and stuff, because he got to have that white girl. He got to have that pink vagina. Like, what is wrong with these goofies, man? I don't make no apologies about it. These modern day athletes, especially the black athletes, y'all got a pink fetish, and that ish is tired, and it needs to go away. Like, for real, man. Get a personality so you could actually go get a woman of color. And I ain't to say that white women are not good enough. I'm just simply saying I know what's actually happening. You motherfuckers don't have no personality, can't string sentences together, and melanated women are looking at y'all like the goofies y'all actually are. And that's why these white girls really actually come around and soak up all of the juice and the money and the lifestyle, because they actually are willing to deal with the fact that these athletes are fucking children, brain dead middle schoolers. Real talk. So, hey, man, shout out to your local athlete. Make sure that they actually are being full adults, and tell them to, yes, be aware of the racial dynamics that they dealing with. Stay away from these goddamn Karens, man. Shit. Damn. I value basketball. Peace.